if you use the internet at all, which my guess is you do because you are watching this video, then you need to be well aware of what just occurred. Because over the past several days, we've been learning about a massive data breach that has exposed 184 million passwords and login information. This is to internet service providers, to Apple, Google, Meta, even financial services. So make sure you stick around and watch this entire video, and I'll explain exactly what is going on and what experts are telling you and I to do at this time. So I'll get to that in just a moment, but first, before I do, all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates, and now let's begin. So I'm not here to spread fear. The reason I'm here giving you this update is because you need the facts and you need the steps to take to protect yourself and your family. Look at this. It says massive data breach exposes 184 million passwords and logins. It says the data was unencrypted without any password protection. Now I want to explain what happened. Okay, first, let's read a little bit of this article. It says right here, it says a recent example came to light when a cybersecurity researcher discovered an open database containing over 184 million account credentials. It was open. Anybody could have found it. Look at this. It says cybersecurity researcher Jeremiah Fowler has revealed the existence of an open database that contains 184,162,718 account credentials. These include email addresses, passwords, usernames, and URLs for platforms such as Google, Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, and even Snapchat. It says the information also covers banking services, medical platforms, and government accounts. Most shockingly, the entire database was left completely unsecured. There's no encryption, no authentication requirement, and no form of access control. It was simply a plain text file sitting online for anyone to find. That's scary, okay? That all this information was just sitting there. Not protected, nothing. 184 million plus logins and passwords. So what does this mean for you and I? Well, this means that there's a good chance that some of your information has been leaked. It is out there. Okay? I want to show you this. Where did the data come from? Because this is what a lot of people are asking. It says Fowler believes the data was harvested using an info stealer. These lightweight tools are favored by cyber criminals for their ability to silently extract login credentials and other private information from compromised devices. Once stolen, the data is often sold on the dark web forums or used in targeted attacks. It says, after reporting the breach, the hosting provider quickly removed access to the file. However, the owner of the database remains unknown. The provider did not disclose who uploaded it or whether the database was part of a legitimate archive that was accidentally published. Fowler could not determine whether this was the result of negligence or an operation with malicious intent. Okay. Now, what does this mean? Well, you need to protect yourself. And I'm bringing this to your attention because I know a lot of people lately have been questioning whether they should purchase more goods online because of all the potential hacks, potential the concern that their credit card information, their bank account information, their home address, all this stuff will be leaked somewhere, and they'll start getting spam calls. They'll start getting letters in the mail. They'll see their bank account get drained. That's what they're concerned with. But here's the interesting thing. More and more people right now are not spending money inside of stores, especially not with cash. Many stores are opting to go with a no cash policy where they don't want you to come in and pay with cash. They want you to pay with a card. Now, I think this is interesting because Cash, they always said cash is king. You can't get scammed, okay, if you're paying with cash, they say. You can't get your information stolen if you're paying with cash. That's true. But here's the thing. More people are trying to save money. So what are they doing? They're not buying in their local grocery store. They're buying it online. They're not buying clothes from the local mall. No, they're trying to save money. They're buying it online. That's what they're doing. So here's what you need to do. Again, you need to protect yourself. I'm not going to go over all these in detail, but 6 ways to protect yourself after a data breach. First off, change your password on every platform, and do not make the password the exact same on every single platform. If you have an account with Google and Meta, and you have an account with Snapchat and Apple, don't make your password password 1, okay, all caps. Don't make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Don't make it your first and last name, okay. Don't do it. Okay, it's just crazy. Change your password and make it different on certain accounts. Shouldn't be the same. The other one that they're recommending is to enable two-factor authentication. That's a good thing to do. Okay, watch out for unusual account activity. This is a big one. If you start seeing credit cards are opened up, but you don't remember opening up a card, well, you may want to look into that. If you see now you have a new Google account or new Facebook account you didn't create, but now they're potentially trying to steal your information, look like you add all to your friends just like you did, well, that could be an issue. Here's another one. Costs a little bit of money, but it's worth it. Invest in personal data removal services. Okay, if you are concerned that your data has been leaked online, maybe you just want to get rid of it, right? Have it removed. Simple. Costs money, but have it removed. Here's another one. Avoid clicking on suspicious links and use strong antivirus software. This is where many people get screwed. They see an email that is from a friend of theirs, right? I get these all the time. I get emails all the time that says it's from, a friend or a family member, my wife, whoever it may be, okay? And it's just a link. That's all it is. I never open it. My wife has even sent me stuff. I don't open it. If she doesn't tell me, hey, I sent you an email, make sure you check it out, I will not go and look. I will not click on it. Because there's so many scams out there right now. So many people trying to steal your information. Just don't click on links. Simple enough, right? Easy. Here's the next one. This is the last one. Keep your software and devices up to date. Now, this is a big one. I talked about this the other day, where people are starting to panic, and when Apple comes out and says you need to immediately upload or update your phone to Apple 18.5 or something like that, that's concerning. Why would they do this? Why would they recommend you go and update all your information, right? Update the software. According to reports, this is just a better way, again, to make sure that you're staying up to date on the security. Because in every update, there's going to be flaws. And so if you continue to update your software, hopefully it eliminates the flaws. But again, we'll see. Now, what should you do? First off, take those steps I just showed you. Okay? Update your software, change your passwords, just be vigilant. Because again, right now, and this is what happens whenever we have a difficult time, whenever people are struggling and they can't put food on the table, pay for their mortgage or their rent, their cars potentially getting repossessed, they turn towards crimes. Unfortunately, it's just what happens. And so according to experts, they say this is that time where people are struggling. So hackers and scammers, they're going to try to do whatever they can to take your money. So just be prepared. So I will leave you with that, but that's what we know as of today. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.